I never used to follow news, especially that which I could not do anything about. That's an important piece. If there's nothing you can do about something anyway in life, if you broke a vase and there's nothing you can do to make that go back together, it's not doing you any good to keep your thoughts in, damn, I broke the vase. It was my grandma's vase. Oh my gosh, my brother's going to kill me. What good is that doing? I know it feels good and it feels like what you're supposed to be doing because we always beat ourselves up. No, let's find a new way. Yes, you're upset. You broke that magnificent article that was handed down to you. I understand that. And after that moment of that upset, clean it up, do what you have to do, and focus on something pleasant or go do something you enjoy. Go sit in the sun. Think about something else. Maybe think about what you might put in that location instead. Anything that lifts you up, even a little bit, counts. It counts big time in the unseen. Okay. So I didn't finish Sheila's comment. And for the past 1.5 years, I'm drawn to keep following all the crap and scary stuff that's going on, and I don't know why. Okay, I do too. I get a lot of that stuff in my email, and I delete most of it. If there's nothing really new and there's nothing for me to do anything about, and most of the time I don't even go there, most of the time I simply will bridge that and go to, I really want to think about my dream right now, because that's not what I want to create more of. So we just keep doing it. We're always choosing something more pleasant, always choosing something more enjoyable. Always. And when that seems hard, if it works better for you, just quiet those thoughts. You might read something and it's like, I'm not going to think about it anymore. Where I had to do this, that it's happened several times in my life. One, when I was desperate, before that huge dream came true for me in 2017, and I was absolutely desperate to take charge of my mind because I was about to run out of money. I was about to lose everything I had ever built, about to lose this home and ranch that has been in my husband's family for generations because I had quit my job and couldn't replace it. Couldn't replace that level of income. I had to take charge of my thoughts. Another example of when I absolutely had to take charge of my thoughts, and I didn't know what I know now. I didn't have the same, I was more blanketed from the wisdom. For the beginning of time for me, I would have these just horrible what if scenes and thoughts of a crime against women and children and animal, just the awful thoughts that would, my brain would just dig into these and not let go. And it was all I could think about it. And just, I can't even tell you what it created in me. I had to stop those thoughts. I had to become the warrior. And that was the greatest battle to ever overcome for me. I mean, just those horrendous thoughts, or those when you have a fear that's just grips you, become the warrior. Don't let that win. And I rarely talk about going after something, combating something. This is the one area where I found I needed to be the warrior. Another time was when, and I've told this story many times, about breaking up the dog fight between, what was it, 400 or 500 pounds of dog, 400 pounds of dog. And I heard the voice of the warrior in my mind. I don't know if I said it out loud, but I heard it in my mind. You will not win this. And it was shortly after that I was able to do the impossible, to pull a 160-pound dog while it's biting me and pull it, get it through a fence, get it through a gate. And when that backfired, when my other dog came through the gate, then I teleported. That's my story of teleportation. When I was in one place, and in the blink of an eye, I was in another place, which allowed my dog to safety to go through another gate, and I closed it before the attacking dog could get there. Become the warrior your soul needs you to become. And the battle is with your old programming. The battle is for who determines what your mind will think. You or everything you were programmed with. You are thinking things that your great grandparents thought. The same people who went through the Depression, the same people who lined up at soup kitchens, the same people who had relatives who were victims in Nazi Germany. You have those same thoughts and beliefs. They're in you. And you can overcome all of that with a simple step to notice what you're thinking about, quiet what doesn't serve you, or choose something else to think about. You're just going to determine it in the moment. That's the only thing you have to do. And all of that programming, what my image is, it actually cracks and crumbles like an old painting on this inside the Sistine Chapel. And the edges curl up and it just flakes off. You're free when that happens. You're free to create. You're free to create anything you desire. And we'll end up with a better world. Okay, let me just check the Zoom chat. Let's see. Oh, I like that. Lorraine says, hopefully you loved the vase while you had it. Yeah. I love the idea of using our china, best jewelry, etc. every day and not saving it for a special time. That's enjoying life. Yeah. Every moment is special if you make it that way. The only thing I want to say is don't try hard to make it special. Anything we try hard to do, or we have to put a lot of effort into, works against what you want. The act of trying hard, sometimes it's part of life. Sometimes we need to work hard. I get it. But when we're going for a dream, we're looking for enjoyment, or we're quieting our mind to the thoughts that say, oh, this is hard, I don't want to do it. And when you have a choice about not doing it, don't do it. So if forcing yourself, so for me, forcing myself to use my mother's china because it's in the cabinet and I should enjoy it and it's so beautiful, forget it. I did it once, never did it again. My mom's been gone since 2001. And if one day it feels like fun, like for Christmas, I'm going to use Mom's crystal. If it feels delightful, do it then. Always go for the easier, the more fun, the more enjoyable.